Welcome to a 500-point game between Space Marines and Dark Eldar. The Space Marines are being led by a level 2 Librarian in Terminator armour, and for his psychic powers he has rolled for Iron Arm and Endurance. He has brought along a bodyguard of 5 Thunderhammer Terminators and has brought 2 tactical squads, one with a flamer and a second with a missile launcher. The Warlord trait for this army is Inspiring Presence, so all friendly units within 12 inches of the Warlord can use his leadership instead of their own. The Dark Eldar are being led by a homunculus with scissor hands and a liquefier gun. He has brought along 5 Racks, also with a liquefier gun, 2 squads of 5 Kabalite warriors, and 2 Talos, both with twin-linked haywire blasters. The Warlord trait for this army is Ancient Evil, giving the Warlord and all units within 12 inches fear. The mission is Cleanse and Control, so each team will start with 3 objectives in the first turn and will draw until they have 3 on each turn after the first. Objectives are placed number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The Ultramarines will be going first, with the Dark Eldar going second. The Space Marines of Drury secure Objective 1 and Objective 3 twice. On the Space Marines' turn, everything has started to move up, with the first tactical squad securing 2 points for Objective 3, and the Librarian casting Iron Arm on himself, while the third squad holds back, firing at the Talos, failing to do any wounds with their missile launcher. On the Dark Eldar's turn, they have drew behind enemy lines, Witch Hunter, and secure Objective 6. On the Dark Eldar's turn, they are mainly holding their ground, moving to cover of the Talos meeting in the centre of board, going to charge the Librarian on the coming turns. On the Space Marines' turn, they have drew secure Objective 1, Objective 6, and overwhelming firepower. On the Space Marines' turn, the first tactical squad has fallen back and secured Objective 6, while the second fired at the Dark Eldar Warlord, missing their shots, while the Librarian and Terminators failed a charge on the Talos. The Dark Eldar have drew secure Objective 2, Objective 6, and Witch Hunter. On the Dark Eldar's turn, they have scored 1 point for securing Objective 2, while the remainder of their light infantry hold back, and the Talos charge into the Terminators and Librarian, dealing no wounds but taking 2 wounds in return. On the Space Marines' turn, they have drew secure Objective 2, Objective 3, and overwhelming firepower. On the Space Marines' turn, the tactical squad has moved back to Objective 3, scoring another point, while the second tactical squad is moving up on the Dark Eldar's right flank. The Terminators and Librarian are still locked in combat with the Talos, losing 2 Terminators but dealing 2 wounds back. On the Dark Eldar turn, they have drew Psychological Warfare, Kingslayer, and Witch Hunter. On the Dark Eldar's turn, nothing has moved, but the Talos have finished off the Librarian's bodyguard of 5 Terminators, scoring them first blood, while taking no wounds back in the combat this turn. On the Space Marines' turn, they have drew secure Objective 5, Ascendancy, and overwhelming firepower. On the Space Marines' turn, the Tactical Squad is moving up the field, while the second charged in to try and assist the Librarian. However, the Librarian was struck down in combat along with 3 of the brave Battle Brothers, dealing no wounds back to the Talos. On the Dark Eldar turn, they have Secure Objective 5, Kingslayer and Witch Hunter. On the Dark Eldar turn, their forces finally begin to move out of cover, firing across, killing 1 of the Marines, while the Talos finish off their remaining Tactical Squad and move in for a pincer attack on the last remaining squad. On the Space Marines' turn, they have drew no prisoners, ascendancy and overwhelming firepower. On the Space Marines' turn, they moved up, firing at 1 of the squads of Cabalite warriors, killing all 5, scoring 2 points for overwhelming firepower and no prisoners. On the Dark Eldar turn, they have drew Secure Objective 5, Objective 6 and Blood and Guts. On the Dark Eldar turn, no points were scored. Because of this, 1 brave Space Marine Sergeant who stood up to the Talos, refusing to die. This prevented the Dark Eldar scoring any more points, making this a tied game of 6 points to 6 points, because 1 Space Marine refused to die.